So I think now's a good time to go over claims, right? So we had 1,400 tornadoes cruise through the Midwest in under 30 days. A lot of wind, a lot of hail. I think it's important always to talk about claims, all claims, and the claims process. So similar to an auto claim, if you get in an accident and you're not at fault, because it's obviously you're not at fault in this accident, you don't instantly call your insurance company. Anytime you call your insurance company, they're going to open a claim. Once they find out you're not at fault, that will go on as a zero paid claim. It affects your record the same. So not everybody needs to know all the details as soon as it happens. Let's get into home, wind and hail claims. Similar to auto claims, you got to get an estimate. People always assume that insurance companies do estimates. They can, but what they do is they assign an adjuster. So whether it's home damage or auto damage, you want to get estimates first to see the amount of damage before then filing a claim, because we want to make sure that the damage is more than your deductible, right, in any case. And then that's when you put the claim into effect. When it comes to wind and hail claims as well, you want to take assess of all of the damage. So you get companies to come out, give free estimates, get assess of all the damage. Then once we know that it's claimable, we call the insurance company, we file that claim. Then when they schedule to have an adjuster come out, you want them to meet with your contractor on the same day. That way they can shake out anything between the two of them on the amount of damage, what may or may not happen, to get that claim process moving forward. But an important note, especially with the amount of wind and hail we've seen this year, which has been spectacular to say the least, is once you get a new roof, if your agent or broker was not involved in that conversation, so all they seen that you filed a claim, but they weren't involved in that claim process. If you don't tell your broker or agent that you have a new roof, it's not updated on the policy. Carriers assign third-party adjusters that don't work directly for the company, so no one's updating that policy. So if you've gotten a new roof in the last year or last 2 years, it's important to make sure that your policy shows that, because it applies for a discount. It could be a significant discount. But again, if your agent or broker doesn't know, it's not updated. But you want to be very careful in the claim process, because all things end up being claims that shouldn't. We see people get unloaded for glass claims, roadside claims, but all claims are claims. And if the insurance company's paying out, it does go on your record. Every carrier does a 7-year look back, which can also affect your record. So please make sure you understand the claims process and use it appropriately.